brush on gunk. Mini Diaries. Hi everyone, I'm Dobby. This is Mini Diaries episode 4. This week the engine is coming out onto a pallet. I'm going to be having a look at the Speedo drive and finding out why that ain't working. I've got the boys standing here ready to get this going. I'm also going to be degreasing the engine block and getting that nice and clean and ready for the shows this year. I hope you're enjoying the new weekly vlog content and you'll hit that like button. Any more than 10 this week would be banging. I've decided to take some more bits off the engine and Josh let do all of the work. It's going to make it easier to get it out and a little bit lighter. That's my tip I missed in last week. Put all your nuts and bolts in a bag and you should be able to find them again before Josh throws them all over the workshop. Another clean fan. Special fan. We stop standing on the concrete. Oh, can you get mine?
Sorry, my hurt its feelings.
You know what I mean? Get cold feet.
Yep.
Front of the engine now is pretty clear. Should be a little bit lighter. Going to drop the fluids out next. You can see why the Speedo drive, which is this one here, is a pain to redo whilst the engine's in. Josh has been kind enough to put the nuts and bolts back on. It means I won't lose them. It does mean that all the parts are kind of everywhere at the second and they feel upside down.
Say hanky.
Might get a bit of fluid out that pipe, don't know it. And might be able to see the two little dowel holes. You see them? Means that the inlet fits perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's been leaking a little bit.
Yeah, so it's been leaking a little bit there. 4 winters have passed.
It really comes out here.
1 eternity later.
Nothing?
Absolutely fuck all.
Fuck off.
Sweet FA.
My granddad weeing. Right, down we go, done. At least they now know that we're not going to get in the air and it's going to go.
So what's that fag break?
No.
Oil. Do you want the tray?
Yeah,
If you-
but the
if you-
tray's full up. You drinking tea, yeah?
Yep. Just get one of them magnetic ones. Alright. I haven't got one. Yeah, let me just, we'll put the oil back in.
Polishing the air for me.
Yeah.
Squeaky job. Don't fucking come out till it's right at the end, does it? Oh.
They're big bits?
No, just little gunky bits of paste.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Soon find out, maybe
Yeah,
someone will
look.
tell us. Hopefully it's all good news. One compressor. Oh, look at that. You even left the socket there for us, Jeff. 24. I've hardly made a mess at all either.
Right, that's tight.
Shouldn't leak no more. Small little update. We've dropped the oil out of the car. The compressor is back up and running and the engine is still in the car. Time to take the wheels off, do one of the ball joints, the top ball joints, and then pull both drive shafts out. Speedo's out as well. Can't see around the back there though at the Speedo drive and see how well, or probably not well, that's matching. Then hopefully we'll be ready to lift the engine out and drop it onto a pallet. That's what just come out of the car. It wasn't in there for very long. I need the engine to be a little bit lighter to be able to lift it out. And also when I'm going to be taking the head off, I don't want it all going everywhere. One of the other things that you can see back there is the clutch master cylinder. We'll be changing that out, playing with that clevis pin on the back of the pedal. That'll be coming up in future mini diaries. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll tell you when all the new videos are coming out. I'm hoping to keep them weekly. Any feedback to let me know what you think is always appreciated. No more oil in there. Boom. Done.
You just slide it in?
Yeah, try wiggle it in.
Yeah, but it's getting to a point where I'm going to be able to use that bolt.
I find these type of ball joint splitters are a lot easier to use than the hammering ones, and a lot less damaging as well.
Pop it out, yeah?
Yeah, pull it. Drive shaft is now out. Can do the other side, undo the two engine mounts on there, and then lift the engine out. One trip, one trip.
Oh yeah. Never do more than one trip, right?
So we're at that time now, everything's loose. It's time to get the engine out, hopefully lift the engine, sit it on the pallet, and then I can show you the Speedo drive and show you a bit closer of the engine. This is the point where it's best to have no front end. I'm hoping that it will just fall out the front almost. Engine planes all day. Boom! Well, cheers, man. Not having much, but you know. You did if you run around with a camera like a lunatic. Big thanks to Josh for helping me get this out. It might seem that he's doing all of the work, but I'm behind the camera or trying to position the cameras. It's not the easiest at the minute. He did do a lot though, so thanks for that again, Josh. Don't forget to check out his Instagram, which is @thatguy with the minis. That's it from me tonight. I'm going to cover this up and go and have a little bit of a rest. Easy. Back on it today. Been working really hard this week, quite tired, but I've still managed to drag my house down here. Thing about building the car yourself is that you know what's needed to be done to get it back out on the road again. No one's going to do the work for me, and each bit that I do means I am one step closer to getting back out on the road and enjoying the summer again. So I'm back down here and I'm taking the Speedo drive out from the back of the dash today. I'd like to connect it to the engine and then connect it to the dash afterwards. Hopefully that means it will work this time and I know how fast I'm going. I've got to take the rev counter off and the front panel there. It's quite easy, just a little bit fiddly. Time to get it done. Maybe I did put a bracket on the back of the rev counter. Let's start by taking the front panel off and having a better look. Forgot how tight and fiddly this all was. You will see me struggling, but I'll get there in the end. Persistence. And no banging the head on the mirror, because they crack easily in the middle. Depress the lug on the side of the torque cable and pull. Get up slightly on one side. Oh, look at that! It's easy when you have a little look. I've struggled with that so many times before. Something learned today. See, it's always worth coming out a go. So there's the little hole that the Speedo drive has to fit into. Move the bolt that secures the speedometer drive and withdraw the cable complete with the drive assembly. Don't seem to be a lot that connects in the hole to the end of the cable. Seems a bit rounded off as well. Just spins and the cable stays still. So maybe either a new cable or a new one of them things. Let's put this back in. It's time to give the engine a clean now. See how pretty I can make it look. Hello mate, what you been doing? Can you give me a minute? So this is my other friend. He's always down at the yard. He's always helping us out, keeping us busy. This dog, when you're not working, he comes and prods you. Comes and gets a stroke. So hello to everyone, you're getting involved now and all. He's always filthy dirty though. I've got to do a big shout out to Mini Spares. I've just been having a look on their website, which is minispares.com. I was having a look at the Speedo drive and their website is so helpful. So much detailed information on there. Taking a look, comes up at about £22 for the Speedo drive. I didn't think that's too bad, and about another £8 for the cable. There's a note, beware on there. It says there was also a different green 17 tooth drive which was fitted to the MG Metro with 3.4 diff. I don't know if the 3.4 diff is any good, any feedback would be appreciated, but I've counted the teeth on that little green spline that you see there and I've got 17, so thank you for that. So a big thank you and shout out to Mini Spares, great detailed website, loads of information on there. It's gave me a little bit more information about my engine, just a little note on there, beware. Thank you, and I'll be coming to you guys to come and get these new parts. Time to clean the engine now. I want to get rid of the dirt and grime off the engine, probably where there was no grill. I'm going to be using some brush on gunk and a bottle of water. I don't want to be spraying the engine with too much water with a pressure washer, so I'm going to see how I get on with that first. Front of my engine all clean now. I used some gunk and some petrol, wiped it off and dried it all down with a microfiber cloth. I'm quite happy with it, but I am getting some stick on the flaky paint and being told that it needs to be repainted. Round the back is a little bit worse, but I don't think it's the time to be painting it yet. I think it's best to paint it as a bare block. Why don't you let me know what you think? That's it for another week. Thank you all for watching and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and also check out my Instagram, which is @minidobby. The engine is out and it's all nice and clean. I'll be able to order the Speedo drive parts and get them fitted before it goes back in, which I'll show you in a few episodes time. mean the Speedo drive will be working this year, which will be great. Next week I'll probably be doing some more work on the estate, which is just behind you there. I'm going to be introducing my subscription, or my monthly subscription box, and also attending to the bulkhead and starting to tidy that up. I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Please hit that subscribe button. Be safe and stay lucky.